All right, we are pretty much live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This is live commentary for day 20 of Islamicize Me. And we also are going to have an interview. So today is special. We've got two different things going on. We have commentary, like we always bring you these backstage with Vocab Malone behind the scenes. And then we're also going to interview somebody. Our first interview, besides the cast that you already know, and we're going to interview the actors. So it's going to be fun. So first things first, let's see what the comments say. I see you guys are already commenting, and I've got some great comments here. So let's read some of these in the beginning. While I'm doing this, will you guys please share the link to this broadcast? All right, let's do that, and we're going to have fun. Looking forward to the interview. Marco did a wonderful job. Thank you, Elizabeth. I agree. And let's see what else we've got. Standing in line for my Marco autograph. Here you go, bud. Marco is the man, Rebecca says. I am so ready for this, Nate says. Sideyo says, Shockwave, the robot. I'm not sure if she's talking about Shockwave, but you know who Shockwave is, right?
Yeah, Shockwave is a Decepticon.
And he's purple.
Yeah, purple with one eye.
Marco did an excellent job. Wade O.L. says, what up? Kathy B. Good says, woohoo, Marco. Here's 11. Hi from Quebec. You know where Quebec is? Quebec is all the way in Canada.
And why exactly am I doing exactly what I'm not doing in there?
Don't pay attention to this. This is delayed. So that's not the one you're looking at, okay? So just ignore that. Don't watch yourself. Instead, just check out the comments. You'll get used to it, okay? There's a delay. Future Oscar winner in the house. So, hey, guys, we got a lot of people already watching and got some great involvement and feedback already. You guys are great. So let's share this video. Now's the time. Go on Twitter. Go on Facebook. Go on whatever you've got, social media, and share the video. I think everybody can hear me. Based on what I'm saying, everybody can hear me good. And let's see if you guys can all hear Marco well as well. Marco, speaking to the microphone, Kathy B. Good says, do you know how handsome you are? So answer that question.
Well, not really, but I want to honestly say yes.
Well, which one is it?
Yes.
So not really, but honestly, you're going to say yes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong with it?
Okay. Sorry I'm late. What's happening? Tell Tom J what's happening tonight, Marco.
We are going to interview me on how I did on Marco and what I did.
But we're also going to do something else, which is our commentary.
Right.
Hey, Carm, what's going on? So let's start with the commentary already. Now, you guys let me know if you can hear this. We're going to jump over and watch the most recent episode. So tonight, Marco's going to do the commentary with me. Okay, so that's first what's going to happen. And then after we do that, then I'm going to interview him. So you guys ready for the commentary first? Behind the scenes with Vocab Malone and Marco, day 20 of Islamicize Me. Here we go. Day 20, that means there's only 10 days left, guys. Now, see that? What I wonder is that why this got age restriction? Because there's nothing about this episode that should get age restriction, except maybe they could take that and say that's why. But there's no blood, no guts. I mean, really, cutting cardboard? Because this video has been restricted by YouTube guidelines for some reason. So supposedly, unless you're an adult, you're not supposed to watch it.
In the name of Allah, I am a real Arabian, fighting for the right of every Palestinian. I am a real Arabian, fight for my life.
Marco, do you like Halal Hogan?
Kind of. He's funny.
Why is he funny?
Like, look at his motions right there. It's funny.
His motions are funny. Like what motions that he does? They're funny.
He's like, let me tell you something, brother.
Is that funny?
Yeah, and why does he call him brother?
That's the way this guy would talk that he's basing it upon. There's a guy named Hulk Hogan that he's basing it upon. Do you like his outfit?
Yeah.
You like his glasses?
Yeah, where'd he get them?
You hear that? In Islam, you can have 4 wives. Would you want 4 wives when you grow up?
No,
No? Why not?
because I don't want to. It seems like they think that I'm cheating a little bit.
They might think you're cheating a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many wives do you think you're supposed to have according to the Bible?
One.
1?
Or none, if you want none.
Yeah. Okay. Because there's just Adam and Eve, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There wasn't Adam and Eve and Eve and Eve and Eve.
Or Adam and Mary and Eve.
Right. You like that part?
Yeah, it's funny.
So Micah, by the way, Marco's real name is Micah, but I'm going to call him Marco for most of the interview. Do you know where we are here?
Okay, so you guys are pretending like you're at the mosque, but you're actually at the First Arabic Baptist Church.
Yep. Doesn't it look like a mosque though?
Yeah. What happened to the floor?
We put prayer rugs on them. Those are prayer rugs. So do
No,
you
what happened
remember?
to that part?
Those are prayer rugs that Muslims use. That's what those are.
You bought them?
So what's happening here?
You farted and then you
What was that sound?
I think that was a fart machine or something.
Yeah. Now watch what happens.
What was that? What? Did you just fart? Maybe. It might have just been my imagination.
It might have just been my imagination. Do you think that was my imagination?
Yeah.
No, I think it was a real fart. Now, Micah, have you ever been over like this and accidentally farted? Wouldn't?
No.
Yes, you have.
What?
Don't you think if you're bent over like this, it might be kind of?
Oh yeah.
You think it might be kind of easy to fart when you're bent over like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be easy.
It might be, huh? And if you guys notice, I've got the prayer beads. So there I say it was the breast milk. It didn't agree with me. I think it was curdled. So the reason why I'm saying I'm farting, my character Giovanni here, is because of the breast milk that we had yesterday. That's why. Remember, John's character didn't have it because he has lactose intolerance. I think it was past expiration date. I think that line's hilarious because how could breast milk be past the expiration date, right?
Yeah.
Now that line, a lot of people couldn't hear. It says it was the breast milk. It had strange chunks in it, man, which is pretty gross if you think about what we're saying, right? So he's going to kill me, try it. And then he's like, oh, you being brave? And so
then you're like, yeah, I'm being brave.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm brave because I just chanced to fart in the mosque and I feel like I've had diarrhea since last Easter's. Marco, what's that line from? I've had diarrhea since last Easter's. Do you like that show?
No. It's weird.
Well, you watch it. You used to watch it every day.
No, because of Leo.
Oh, someone else's fault?
Yep.
Hmm. So there's sources that have to do with what you fart if you fart during prayer. This is called salat. So now we're going to read from the backpack the sources. Notice my character doesn't admit that he farted. He just says, what am I supposed to do about farting in the mosque? Not if I farted. Did you think it was funny, Marco, the first time you saw the backpack whisper rapping?
Yeah.
Yeah? You
Yeah,
thought
it
that was
also
funny?
kind of sounded like a robot. Cause like,
It sounded like a robot?
no, like it was, yeah, kind of.
Marco, what language is this right here?
That is, so it's from the Quran. So I think
No, it's from the Hadith, but it's close.
Hebrew?
No, Arabic. Remember?
Yeah, right.
And you remember you read it right to left, like how you learn Chinese?
Right. Mandarin.
Yeah. This one's kind of funny. Look at this. My uncle asked Allah's messenger about a person who imagined to have passed wind. That's why when he says, "Did you fart?" I say, it could have been my imagination. I don't really know. How do you imagine you've passed wind, right?
I know,
He
right?
should not leave a
From the
salat
anus.
unless he hears sound or smells something. So that means if you let one go that's silent but not deadly, you don't have to leave your salat. You could continue in your prayer. But if it's silent and deadly, or if it's not silent, even if it's not deadly, you have to start over your prayer again because you're unclean at that point. See, it says he has lost his ablution by having hadath. So that was improv where he says,
And, yeah.
I heard it and I smelt it. And I do the classic line that goes, if you smelled it, you dealt it, which David thought was hilarious. Do kids ever say that to you at school, Marco?
No.
If you smelled it, you dealt it. What's that mean, you think? What's it mean if you say, if you smelled it, you dealt it? You don't know?
No, I don't have a guess.
Oh, okay. USA rules, freedom of speech. Thank you very much for the super chat. You're consistent, man. I always appreciate you being in here. And you say best farting while praying guidance on YouTube. Thank you for that. Kathy says, Marco, it's a little bit hard to hear you. So from now on, I'm going to put the microphone a little closer to your mouth, and you're going to need to be louder, and you're going to lean forward and speak into that microphone. We're going to fix this. Sorry, bear with us, guys. This is Marco's first interview. So let's get you closer. Go a little bit away from me. Maybe put your legs on the side so you can get closer to the table. And then let's get you, no, put your legs down. Yeah. And then let's get you right in there on top of that microphone. Okay, buddy? Can you do that? Okay. All right. We're going to make sure you're heard. All right, here, continuing on. Someone asked, what inspired Backpack? Mainly Dora the Explorer. And I'll also tell you what inspired this scene. Guess what inspired this scene? I guessed, I've never seen it. There's a movie with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg where they have a whisper fight at a funeral. And that's mainly what inspired it. And now we're about to go in full Three Stooges mode. You ready?
That's classic.
Jamal's in the middle. I just jump on top of him.
Tackle football.
The return of the Alu armbar. The moves in this are pretty funny if you watch them. And here my hat comes off. All right, so now we're going to watch our vlog. And guess what, guys? I have deleted scenes today, which I'm going to show you after the vlog is over. It's going to get exciting. Here we are. I messed up there, by the way. Do you hear what I said? I said, as we commit to the teachings of Muhammad and his messenger. It's supposed to be Allah and his messenger. Maybe it was a Freudian slip because a lot of people speculate that Allah is essentially Muhammad's suppressed conscience ultimately, or suppressed inner person, put it that way, not really conscience, but consciousness, sort of like his alter ego or alternate identity. And so I said Muhammad and his messenger on accident, but it has a meaning, I guess. We are leaving Salat prayer today from the mosque. What did we learn today, fellas?
Well, what's interesting is like there are like multiple levels of learning in Islam, right? You have some individual rule, like the rule about farting in a mosque, right?
Yeah, we learned that today, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We learned it the hard way too, didn't we, Giovanni?
Well, that milk is spoiled from that, you know.
All right, I don't want to talk about it. Let the man speak. Go ahead.
I still don't think you can smell it.
But then there's a deeper level, right? just seeing deeper than farts. Just
So this is improv, but I think it made David laugh a little bit because look at Dennis's smile. I don't know, because he says there's a deeper level, and I say deeper than farts. It's kind of funny. Look at this Monte Carlo, by the way, in the frame. Wow, that's going back old school, man. Check out that Monte Carlo on the freeway with us.
seeing that Allah has a rule for everything. I mean, it wouldn't occur to most people to think, oh, here's a rule for farting inside the mosque, and here's what happens, and here's the rules that you need to do. Allah has rules for every little detail of life, how to go to the bathroom, regardless of whether it's number one or number two, farting in the mosque, eating this, eating that, which hand to eat with, how many stones to wipe, every little detail. And every other religion makes you wonder. You got to say, is this right? Is this wrong? Yeah, you have to think.
Yeah, if you've ever wondered, hey, when I'm saying my prayers and wind passes from my anus. Now, the reason I said that is because the sources specifically say it that way. They say if wind passes from the anus. Marco, do you know what the anus is?
I forgot.
You
But
forgot?
it's kind of like in Thor Ragnarok when it's like, all right, we're approaching the devil's anus.
Yes, it was in Thor Ragnarok, but you forgot. Okay, that's fine. No problem there. All right. Just make sure you're loud and in that microphone. Open that mouth wide as you can, okay?
Isn't it like
You
a
won't have to
waffle
start
bar?
the prayer over. You don't have to wonder anymore. We know. And that's just one more example.
We have the knowledge.
When you speak, just speak right in there. And open your mouth real wide, okay?
Rah.
Exactly. This is why they call them slaves. Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. What we did is actually could be considered the slave trade. We traded non-slavery for slavery. So we're slaves for Allah.
Yeah, and that breast milk is curdled. So you notice how my character, he's like talking about Jamal's talking about, hey, what we did could be considered the slave trade. We used to not be slaves and now we are. By the way, that's a common thing, of course, to say slaves of Allah. Now the New Testament says slaves, so we're not necessarily against that if understood properly. But anyways,
Yeah.
even though he's getting deep theologically, I say, yeah, and that breast milk was curdled. So again, I'm trying to defend, my actions. Now, so Marco, I want you to speak right into that microphone,
All right.
and I want to hear what you thought of that episode when you first watched it.
Well, I thought that it was a little funny by like, on the scale from 1 to 10, it was like, I'm gonna have to say, a 10. It was really funny, because in the last video, he was like, "Shut up! I'm trying to pray to Allah, and all you're talking about is your farts."
Was that funny?
Yeah, it was funny.
But he was whispering, right?
Yeah, and in the back was like, back, I'm not making a Mac attack, back. When he sexy racks like a maniac, I got sexy backs to keep you all on track.
You like that? You like the backpack rap?
Okay, yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What I think you guys like a little messed up on.
We messed up?
I just think a little bit.
Where did we mess up?
But like, where you in a mosque, was there supposed to be like 2 blankets on the floor or just one?
There's not blankets. They're called prayer rugs. The reason why
Yeah,
there's
but-
more other prayer rugs is because that's for other Muslims who might come and be with us to pray.
But that was like a huge one. And there was another one like you were holding on to. What was that?
Those are just prayer rugs, buddy. Those were set out on the floor on purpose to decorate it so it looked like a mosque. Zachary Clark says, Vocab, I was mowing today and I was singing the intro, Halal Hogan theme, and backpack song nonstop for 90 minutes. I'm afraid I'm getting Islamicized. You hear that?
That's funny.
Keon says, are Muslims getting blocked on David's channel? No, you don't automatically get blocked no matter what you say. If you're a Christian, you get blocked if you say some dumb stuff.
Okay.
If you come on here saying racist stuff, you get blocked. If you come on here, stuff like that. Now, this is my channel, though. And
This is my channel, not your channel. You're blocked at this. This is my channel now.
Oh, yeah? Do you know how to go live on YouTube?
No.
Okay, then I don't think it's your channel.
Take it back.
So let's now watch the deleted scenes. Could you guys hear the audio okay on the last one? Because I'm going to show you these deleted scenes, which no one except for my Patreon folks has seen yet, which I'll talk to you more about in a second.
And then let's watch the one where I got kicked out.
We're going to watch that, buddy. That's exactly what we're here today to do, okay? But right now we are going to watch this. So everyone, buckle up, watch these deleted scenes, and let's see if you can see what's happening. Okay. Okay. Because it's distracting. Here we go.
What was that? What was what? Actually, Chris, this can't actually go, man. Because I can see.
Come on, man. I don't know, man.
Did you just real far? Yeah. It blasted. What is that? Vibrating the floor. Were you recording that? I sure was. That's classic. That's super fun. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of discipline to do that. I know a guy in prison who.
Oh, are my eyes super red on there?
No. Okay, that's fine if they are. I can notice something.
All right, here, Micah, can you put your legs over here on this side? Because that way we can be closer and then just go into the microphone. There you go. All right, so guys, watch this again. I'm playing myself out here. Here's what happened. I knew we were going to shoot this scene, and basically I saved one all day that I was holding in. And then when we played the scene, it actually happened. That's what went down. Someone said they can't hear that well. I've got the volume as loud as it goes. I don't know what else I can do. It's as loud as it can go. I'm sorry, but here, let's give it another shot. Check this out.
What was that? What was what? Stop it. Actually, Chris, this can't actually go, man. Because I can see you.
Come on, man. I don't know, man.
Did you just real far?
Yeah. It blasted. What is that? Vibrating the floor. Were you recording that? I sure was. That's classic. That's super fun.
So obviously, David is laughing because of this.
I know a guy in prison who.
Oh, are my eyes super red on
And
there?
it's kind of easy to do because we have been up in that position. And I just thought it'd be funny to actually do one right before we started. Guess what? I did it again. So watch this twice in a row. This time they don't laugh as much. They get mad a little bit. Check it out.
It's what's that? Okay, it's 1:05 a.m. Just so everyone knows. Vocab is distracted.
Did you hear what? You guys might not have heard of it. David said it's 1 a.m. or whatever. So here's the fight. This is the same fight, but there's some extra moves in this fight.
And like you said, full on Three Stooges.
There's some additional jumps. I do a little elbow on David in this version. I like how Jamal's character comes right in the middle to tell us to be quiet. And now here comes an extra move. Right here.
His teeth are a little yellow though, huh?
We can cut out anytime.
It looks like it.
All right, so there's some behind the scenes footage.
No.
Okay, I know that, bro. Now, let's talk a little bit to Marco. Can you guys hear him? Okay, Sarah, you need to stop looking at yourself. Look at that green dot instead, okay? That's where you look, okay, buddy? All right, so Marco, what's your real name?
My real name is Micah Ezra Reeser.
Yeah? And let me ask you a question. Do you think that Marco is about the same age as you?
Well, yeah, because I am the actor, and I have to say he's like my age. He's like 9 or something. I don't know. You guys choose whatever age what you want.
So you think Marco's about 9?
Yeah.
What do you think Marco's last name would be?
Well, what's your last name in that place?
I don't know. But what's Marco's dad's
Yeah.
name in Islamicize me?
Giovanni.
Yeah, make sure you're talking to the microphone.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me what you did to prepare for your role to become Marco.
Are you talking like the props or something?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you're the one that told me to go upstairs and like get this fancy suit on
Yeah.
and stuff. So I came down with like a yellow button-up thing, on pants. But also, I do sound a lot like, Daddy, can I get my shoes? Like a baby type. And
Show them what you got.
Mr.
Oh, hold on real quick. Let me talk to somebody in here.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, GMS, Winnipeg Profits. Guys, some of you know, some of you don't know. I deal a lot with the Hebrew Israelites. So we've got some Hebrew Israelites in the channel. This is a guy from GMS. Listen, I don't mind if you're here. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But you can't just come in here trolling and all that stuff, or just I'll block you and you'll be removed. If you just want to kick it and all that, and it's fine. But just be good and you're good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on with the Hebrew Israelites there. They're upset because I'm not dealing with them right now. I'm dealing with Islam. But guys, don't worry. GMS Winnipeg profits. Yeah, I'll get back with you guys soon enough. All right. So continuing on. So who are these little guys you have here, Marco?
Well, I have to say I don't know which one's Mr. Puffy and Mr. Stuffy.
Show the camera.
But,
Show everybody. You don't know who's Mr. Puffy and who's Mr. Stuffy?
Just joking. I know who's Mr. Puffy.
Well,
and
which one's
Stuffy.
Mr. Puffy?
Mr. Puffy is this. Well, actually, no. This guy because he's like puffy and soft, and Mr. Stuffy is this one because he's stuffed. He's stuffed with like food.
What's his chest say there?
Joy in Jesus. Okay, but the people who are watching that are like Islamic
Muslims?
Yeah, Muslims. I know that's a little weird for you, but we just got these like I don't know when, but they're for like Christmas and stuff. But we decided to take them off and like use them for actual stuffed animals because we would actually like them. This one's mine. We have like 2 more. I don't know where they are.
Why do you think it would be weird for them? Why do you say that? It's a little weird for them.
Because they're not really into Jesus. They like hate him. They
No.
don't think he's true and stuff.
Well,
but
Muslims wouldn't say they hate Jesus.
but they don't really follow him.
Yeah, well, they've made up their own version of Jesus according to Surah 5. He's a Jesus that's not the real Jesus they made up. So they don't like the real Jesus, but they've made up their own version of Jesus they say they follow.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if you don't really want to go along with that, you guys, but it's okay if you do. I don't really mind. By the way, Mr. Puffy and Mr. Stuffy are karate guys.
Well, don't you think there is joy in Jesus though, Micah? Do you want Muslims to experience joy in Jesus?
Yeah, if I were a Muslim, I would try going to a Christian and asking him to borrow a Bible.
That's a great
To see-
idea.
Like to see if I could maybe just learn a little bit, and if you don't like it, you don't have to. You can, I mean, like, I'm into the Bible because I am a Christian myself. So yeah, kind of, yeah. I would just walk up to a Christian, ask for a Bible, start reading it, like at least, like my mom says, at least 1 minute a day, and then you can move on to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and etc. and stuff. Okay, so try it.
Sounds good. Lots of activity here, and lots of stuff going on here in the chat. Here's a Muslim that says, "I'm teaching you hatred." Do you think I'm teaching you hatred?
No.
Would you say
I
that?
don't.
So would you say that we love Muslims or hate them?
I wouldn't. I would go with in between, because we don't hate them and we don't really love them.
Why not?
Because
I would say we love them. Don't we?
yeah,
Doesn't Jesus
yeah, we
love
do.
them?
Yeah, we do love them because Jesus would say, "Love your enemies as yourself." So, love your enemies.
There you
which
go.
You're like,
Good.
Yeah.
But
Even though your enemies don't love you, you should still love your enemies.
that's true. But Muslims don't have to be our enemies. Do you remember when you were little or younger, and I used to have some Muslims come over to the house, and I would hang out with them?
Yeah.
So they don't even have to
Those
be
were
our.
your friends. And also, you did get a friend already that became a Christian, and he's writing songs now.
Yes. So they don't have to be our enemies, of course. So
Or our friends.
okay. So someone says the next series should be Hebrew Israelite ties me. I have been thinking about a Hebrew Israelite documentary after Islamicize me, or one called Camping Out, where the characters try different Hebrew Israelite camps, perhaps. All right, let's put Mr. Puffy and Mr. Stuffy away. Let's show everybody your luggage that you had when you brought it out there.
Well, just gonna give you a tip, but we're actually getting rid of stuff in there, so I'm not gonna open it. Basically,
That's fine. That's fine.
by the way, say goodbye to Mr. Puffy and Mr. Stuffy. Bye bye.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, go ahead and show them your luggage there, Micah.
We kind of used a Darth Vader one and a Spider-Man one, but I couldn't really find the Spider-Man one. But I'm just gonna open it for a few seconds because, like, I kind of want to show you what's inside and stuff. Okay, one sec.
Hold on. Somebody had I saw there was a question in here for Marco, but I can't find it. I think it was from Diana. Could you repost that?
Hey, who are you? The actor for Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
That's just a joke. Just a joke.
Okay, Marco, someone wants to know if you have your shoes.
For real?
Yeah, do you have your shoes?
I don't have it on, but yeah, I have like a few pairs.
Do you know why they're asking you that though?
Because they didn't have my shoes. In the place.
Okay, let's put these things away. Okay, let's put these things away. Okay, let's put these things away. All right. So yeah, that's a question. Can you put this away, please? Thank you. And someone else asked, what did you think about Muhammad after learning about what he said about adoption? What did you think? This is from Zachary Clark. What did you think about Muhammad after you heard about adoption, what he said about it?
After he said cast your child.
Well, he didn't say cast your child out.
Well,
he
no,
just said
he said
unadopt them.
Yeah, unadopt them. I would say get him out of the house.
All right, let's do this. Let's find out what the Bible says about adoption. How about that idea?
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so Micah, your real name, could you read Galatians chapter 4 right here loud in the microphone and read verses 4 through 7? Let's find out what the Bible says about adoption. Here you go.
Okay,
Nice and loud.
when the time came to completion, God sent his son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those under the law, so that we might receive adoption as sons. And because of your sons, God sent the spirit of his sons into our hearts, cry, Abba, Father. So you are no longer slaves, but a son. And if a son, God has made you a heir.
Yes. Micah, an heir is somebody who gets inheritance from the father. They're like the person who gets all the father's stuff, and he gives them things when he dies. That's what an heir is. So what do you think of what the Bible says about adoption, Micah?
Well, yeah, I would have to say yes to that.
Yes to what? What do you think of what the Bible says about adoption?
I'd say yes to becoming an heir, like, can I see this for a second?
Okay, so that's to God.
When it came to completion, like, he sent his son, okay? And that's what happens from, and it passed down from mother to mother to mother to mother, and so on.
So let me ask you this question. Do you think God likes adoption?
Well, yeah, because then he gets more sons, which means more people to learn his word, which means he gets to more, like sons to get more Christians, which means the fuller heaven gets, and which means, yeah, you basically just have to learn about God and you're good.
So
Accept him in your heart, and then you're part of him. You're already part of
you're
his
adopted
heaven.
into the family, right?
Yeah, and then you're already part of heaven. They're just waiting for you to get in.
So do you think that when say someone like a father adopts a child who is an orphan, do you think that that shows the love of God?
Yeah, because orphans can't stay there forever
Stay
the-
where?
in the orphanage.
Right. Well, sometimes they don't even have orphanages. Sometimes they're just maybe on the street or something like that, or in foster care only.
True, I was left on the street for a little bit, and then CPS came, so
What's CPS? Do you know what CPS is?
Child
Protective Services.
Yeah, Child Protective Services.
So what happened to you? What happened to you when you were a little boy, a little baby? I mean,
The only stories that I remember being told is that I got left in a bed with like nothing to eat or drink, I think.
yeah. So were you an orphan for a little bit?
Yeah, on the streets. My biological dad died in a car crash because he was on drugs. My mom and my biological mom is on drugs on the streets, homeless.
Well, we can pray for them, right?
Yeah.
But now you have a dad, right?
Yeah, a dad.
Who's
and a
that?
mom and
Who's your dad?
You.
What's his name?
Vocab Malone.
It's not Giovanni?
Nah, not now.
Your dad's so Micah, the real actor, the real person, his dad's name is Vocab Malone, right?
Yeah.
So what do you want to be when you grow up? Now that you're in this new situation, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, in the car, I told you I wanted to be a racer, but
You want to be a racist?
a racer. How many times do I have to say it?
Why do you want to be a racist?
A race car driver. But also, I'm looking forward to going to the Air Force or racing.
Oh, okay.
Not in the form of racist.
So let me ask you this: if you couldn't be a race car driver, what are some other jobs you'd like to do?
Air Force, and if I couldn't do that, I'd go to. Oh, I would start off as a Starbucks person, then I move on to McDonald's, then I move on to Five Guys,
Wait.
then I moved on to the racing, then I move on to.
You got some strange life goals. Do you sometimes have hobbies? What are some of your hobbies that you have?
Skateboarding,
What about rapping?
riding bikes, yes, rapping.
Do you sometimes like to rap?
Yeah, I do.
All right, let's
sometimes.
do this. Grab that mic like this, and then let's show the people one of your raps that you made up.
Okay, if you want to.
Yeah, let's do it. Rap right into that microphone, nice and loud. Here we go. Micah, aka Marco's rap for all of you people out there.
Okay, this one's called. In the car, I did one for my dad. It's called Nature, but this one's gonna be forest fires.
Forest fires, okay. Spit out forest fires. Go.
All right, yo, this forest fires. Inside the forest, you want to liars? No, I don't want to go. Just like Jesus Christ, let me go. I'm not in a forest fire. It's like devil. Not today. I'm a liar. Not everybody's a liar. I'm not a coyote or liar. Try me now. I'm like, my name is Vocab now. Oh, yeah, that's my dad. Yo, my name is Vocab Malone, yo. I'm like, yo, let me go. I'm not, go.
Well, you've got the yo part down, don't you? Now, what about the other one? Do you have the other one memorized? About nature? Do you have that one memorized still?
Yeah, but I don't want to do it right now.
Why? That's your best one. You can't just try it real quick before we go?
Okay, I'll do it.
All right.
And then we're doing.
What?
And then we're gonna do the one where I leave.
Okay, ready?
Spider like yaddy mire. I'm like inspired, like a yire. I'm like a spider yaddy. Spider liar. I'm not Spider-Man. I'm like Liar Man. Octopus. Octoman. My name is Peter Parker, soccer rocker. I'm a barker. I'm not a dog or a sarker. I like to shoot spider webs all over. I'm like, don't get me over.
Okay, good job, Micah. So I know that you just had a birthday, but let's say it was next year and some of these people would buy you a birthday gift. What would you ask them for?
Tough choice because I've been wanting a go-kart for a long
You want a go-kart. What else would you
time.
want?
I would want a speed racer helmet or something.
A speed racer helmet. Okay.
Or a costume with the speed racer helmet.
Okay.
Or like let me see here. A Racer X helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are cool.
Okay.
Because it has like glasses and then it's like attached to a mask.
Okay.
So
Anything
I
else?
want that and I want a go-kart, a speed racer mask, a Racer X mask. I also want a Ninja Steel sword from Power Rangers. So yeah, if you can do that, that would be pretty fun.
Well, I'll tell you what, someone just gave $2 in the super chat.
Super chat $2?
Yes. It was Ricky Lee. Thank you very much, Ricky Lee, for $2 in the super chat. And so everyone knows, today, anything given in the super chat, this guy will receive half of it. All right. Oh, okay. So later on, okay, you'll get paid for the interview. All right. How's that sound?
All right.
Okay. Now, someone said, "Did you like acting, Marco?" Someone wants to know if you liked it.
Yeah, I like acting and I like being athletic and a good sport.
But did you like acting? Will you act again?
Yes, if they want me to, I will totally look up for it.
So how much was David going to pay you at first for acting?
40.
No, that's not what he said.
20,
at first.
no, 20.
And what did you tell him?
40.
But what did you tell him though? Why'd you when you said 40? What'd he say?
Oh, he said, "Whoa, that's a big price."
Yeah, what'd you say?
I said, "Double the acting, double the money."
So didn't you say double the work, double the pay?
Oh yeah, double the work, double the pay.
And so you got $40.
Yeah.
So what happened to you had $40 and I held on to 20 of it, right?
Yeah, and then the other 20 I lost in my shoe.
So I held on to 20 and you still have that 20.
And I'm spending that on a Pac-Man.
What are you gonna get with your $20 you made from acting?
I'm getting a mini arcade Pac-Man game.
Okay.
Good thing it's not old school because I need a colored one, not one that doesn't have color.
All right. So Micah, did someone tell you to move your feet like that when you're on the camera? When you're moving your little toes, or did you do that all by yourself?
I did it.
You did it all by yourself? Was it cold out there when you were in your bare feet?
Oh, I'd say to like warm and cold at the same time because it was just a little chilly out there and then like kind of warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Christian Warrior just gave $4.99. So, hey, you get half of everything that's made today. So far you've already got with the 5 I'm giving you, and the more you're gonna have like about almost $10 maybe. We'll find out. It's pretty good. Okay, so let me ask you this.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Now, were you sad when Giovanni kicked Marco out of the house?
You mean you and me. So I would honestly have to say not I said I was actually sad, as in if I was actually sad, I would be like,
so how'd you get all those tears on your face?
Well, we had like glasses drops. Like I guess it was contacts. was
Contact
it?
solution.
Yeah, and so we just like poured that all over my face, like squirted a little bit, and then we took a shot of it like at least 4 or 5 times, and then at the fourth time, we put the tears on my eyes and see how that worked, and then after that we were like, no, we need a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's watch that episode together. I've already done a commentary on it, but let's watch it together, and then I'll let you know you're gonna comment on it.
Oh.
So while I'm getting it lined up, so you're gonna need to speak into that microphone. You're gonna talk over this and comment on it, okay?
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do. So you're gonna give live commentary of the episode you were in as we wind up this interview. Let's not mess with that, okay? Someone asked, by the way, they said, hey, why do some of the episodes begin and end with art pieces and things like that? Well, a big part of the reason is that
is because at the end of the video, there's like, they at least end with like a thing where they like paint it, and then my dad's all like, yeah, with a dagger.
yeah, those are just
And one of the funniest episodes that I think is when David is trying to cut open the clock, and then you take out a syringe, like, yay.
oh, where we robbed our neighbor. That was your dad's friend in real life, huh?
Irvin, yeah.
Oh,
Irvin.
by the way, we're getting more people in the super chat. Assyrian Relief just gave more than we've ever got from a super chat. Do you see that number?
$50.
That means you get 25.
Really?
Yeah, just from that. Look into the camera and say thank you very much, Assyrian Relief.
Thank you very much, Syrian Relief.
Assyrian Relief.
Assyrian Relief.
That is major. Wow, you probably want to do interviews all the time now, huh?
Yeah.
You think it's? Yeah, well.
But not for the money, but also for like
for what?
having fun.
Yeah, you enjoy talking to people?
Yeah, it's
And
fun.
Ellie Suox, I'm not sure how to say the last name, but Ellie, see your little picture right there?
$1.99.
Yeah, which is very awesome. Man, you guys are
That's $2.
are
So I
pretty amazing.
26 cents.
And Casamarine Curios says vocab and give him the whole $5, please. So she says just give you the $5.
You want to?
Yes.
Okay. That
And-
makes it $31.
At least we're gonna have to go recalculate this. This is pretty impressive. Shockwave the Robot 1 says, please film an update of Marco walking on the side of a highway trying to catch a ride, hitch a ride, while the Incredible Hulk Lonely Man theme plays. So hitchhike a ride is where you put your thumb out and you're on the side of the street.
Oh yeah, and then you try getting the car.
Yeah, here.
Just like in Pee-wee Takes a Holiday.
Yeah, like in Pee-wee Herman. So let's act like you're trying to get a ride on the side of the street and you had your thumb out. How would you look? Would you be like that? Wouldn't you be a little bit sad? Like maybe like,
No, I'd go crazy
Don't
because
you
I
think-
want to get a car and go to New York.
we want to go to New York. Why do you want to go to New
No,
York?
I don't actually want to go to New York. I want to visit Luke.
You want to go to California?
Yeah, visit Luke.
Okay. All right. Man, thank you very much, Shockwave the Robot. I wonder if that's a Transformers fan there. Nice.
Are you a Transformers fan, by the way?
Someone says that if you keep this up, you might be able to afford your go-kart. You might be right.
Depends. Those things are a lot of money.
Okay, Grace, and you just put a different number other in the super chat. You just put a different number. That's how. Man, you guys are blowing my mind here. I'm never seen anything like this. Okay, guys, we're gonna watch this video and let Marco, aka Micah, do live commentary on it. All right. So, Micah, you just talk into the microphone and say what you think. Okay.
Okay.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Do you like those beginning ones?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are we?
We are in my room upstairs, but although you did like take down a bunch of other things to cover it up with Islamicize thing, and then it's like once again it's you. It's the time. Yeah, it's funny because you're like you or Jamal, because I haven't seen that many problems with you or John, because in real life you guys are like best friends.
Yeah,
Or
but he's
should I
just-
say friends?
Yeah, he's just joking. He's talking about the
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah, but I haven't really seen that many problems with
Do you
that many.
do you like David in real life?
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah. Why is
Yeah.
he a nice guy? Because he gives you money when he comes to town.
He's also funny.
He's also funny. Why is he funny?
He also has really good ideas. Like
Yeah.
he comes up with the rap that you do outside with the posters and stuff.
What? He didn't come up with those. Those were mine.
No.
Micah, I freestyled all that.
Oh, you're freestyle?
That was all freestyling.
Oh, well then, at least he came up with.
Yeah, he came up with a
this.
backpack rap. Micah, remember you were there when we filmed the scene.
But
when we were outside.
I didn't hear the whole thing because I was riding my skateboard.
I know. I'm the one who came up with those freestyle off the top of my head, Micah, just like we do in the car. David didn't
Okay.
write those raps for me.
Okay.
Jeez. So, Micah, Muhammad had an
So-
adopted son. Why did he get rid of his adopted son, Micah?
Because it says in here that it's forbidden.
But why is adoption forbidden? What did Muhammad want to do?
He wanted to marry his adopted son's wife.
What do you think of that?
That's jacked up, messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I tried to steal your wife from you when you got older and you had a wife and I unadopted you so I could marry your wife? How would you feel about me?
I'd feel mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's my wife. You get out. It's not your wife. Not. It's my wife. Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's kind of messed up, isn't it?
yeah. He tries stealing your own wife.
Yeah. So do you like the backpack there? See the backpack on the table?
Isn't that David's? Oh no, that's John's. Yeah, that's John's, right?
No, that's all of ours now.
Okay. It's also kind of funny because you're like, "Are you sure? How do you know?"
Wait a minute. You guys said there's no video? Why'd you guys say there's no video? I can see myself in the video right now. Someone said there's no video. I don't know what's going on.
No.
We'll try that again. Oh, you're not seeing the video. You're just seeing us talking. Okay. Wow, man. 1414001 says, would you be comfortable if I mentioned some inappropriate things? Like I want to ask him about something relating to the comments I made last time. Hey, listen, go ahead and ask, and I'll just decide if it's okay to ask him or not. So yes, you can definitely ask, and then we'll just give it a shot. You see what I'm saying? We'll just see if it's okay.
Yeah.
And then also, Carm says we should raffle off the backpack. Hey, Micah, will you go grab the backpack upstairs on my table? We'll show it to people. We might just do that. We might raffle off the backpack because, yes, we still have it. I'll show it to you, okay?
I'll be right back.
Yes, he'll be back. Yes. All right. Reboot 70 super chat with $5. Thank you very much. I will ask Marco your question when he comes back down here. Sound good? And I cannot believe he straight up said David comes up with the rap ideas. That was the worst thing I've heard ever. Why is Giovanni the only soft-hearted one? Else asked. Well, I was the soft-hearted one, but unfortunately, I'm becoming Islamicized. So, Micah, what is this?
This is the backpack. Although it's obvious that you use computer animation to do the mouth.
Well,
So,
we use something like that. It's not really computer. That's David's mouth. So, does
looks a lot
this?
like a girl mouth?
Have you ever? You said it looks like a girl mouth.
Yeah.
Say that again. So the mouth that's on there in the backpack, what's it look like?
A girl mouth.
There. Now, you know that's David's mouth, though, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of messed up, right? Yeah. So does this backpack ever talk to you, like when you're asleep or anything?
How am I supposed to know I'm asleep?
Do you ever try to ask it questions?
No,
Why? Do you think the backpack is good advice or bad advice?
neither. It's just a normal backpack.
Well, didn't it say to unadopt your sons?
Oh, true. Okay, I'm gonna have to say it's a bad backpack because bad boy or girl, whatever one. I'm gonna have to say it's a boy though, because it has
Alright.
pixel glasses and stuff.
All right. Hey. David Wood is now in the chat. So tell him what the lips on the backpack look like one more time.
They look like girl lips.
Oh, classic. All right. So check this out, everybody. David just came in here and he said the video for tonight's episode is rendering. Nice. Deadeye 851. Yeah, I do rap, but I don't do the backpack rap. The backpack rap is David Wood. I do the freestyles out on the corner when we're out with the Hebrew Israelites. Oliver Starley, someone wants to ask you, Marco, are you really adopted?
Well, yes, I am really adopted.
You want to explain that, though, a little bit?
Okay, so I have an adopted brother named and biological brother.
Let's not talk. Remember, I said we only talk about people that are in the video series. We don't want to talk about other people that aren't because we don't know if they want to be mentioned. Okay, but let's just talk about yourself.
Okay.
Let's just talk about only the people here because not everyone wants to be known in these videos. Okay, so yes, here let me answer the question. This is Micah. He is my son, and he was adopted when he was under 1 year old and used to be super fat, and the back of his head was flat because apparently he was laid on his head all day, and he loved to laugh ever since he was a little fat baby, and he still loves to laugh now. And he's 9 years old, and he likes to act. In fact, tell people about the other time you acted real quick because there's another video that's going to be coming out. It's not Islamicize Me. So Marco's not in Islamicize Me anymore, but his brothers are going to be. They make brief cameos. He has the main role, but his brothers make cameos. But what about that other video you were in?
Well, yeah, I thought that would be an Islamicize Me, but I was like, maybe not. So, yeah, and he was like, hello, and I was like, how may I help you? I was like wearing my Trail Life shirt because it was a Monday, so I'm like, yeah. Trail Life is a Boy Scout thingy kind of, but it's also for Christian type of thing. It's like, yeah, you learn about it.
So you're dressed up in your Trail Life clothes, and then I was Seth Dunn, and I called you on the phone.
You're like,
and then what did I say?
You and your family are going to hell.
And then what'd you say?
No.
So that was your first time you ever acted, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? David Wood said, because you said his backpack looked like a girl mouth. He said, "No more cash for Marco."
Hey, no fair.
And he said, "I heard that little punk."
Okay, but David, are you joking or is that for real?
He's joking. But hey, listen, there's another person, Grace N. She gave you, basically $10. And here's what she said. We love you, Micah. So glad your dad adopted you. And then she called you Marco, the little hustler for JC, and said, thank you, Micah, for helping share the true message of God's love to many people. So we're winding down. We're almost done here. And let's talk about this real quick. Why did you want to be in Islamicize Me? Why do you think it's important to be in a series like Islamicize Me?
Well, you don't really have any other kid to do it because...
Oh, yeah, I do have other kids.
I'm just saying.
Let me rephrase the question. I'm asking you. Why do you think, just you, forget about anyone else, why do you think it's important? Why did you want to be in Islamicize Me? Why do you think it's important to do stuff like this?
I want to like have people know that we can actually like help people by we're helping, like, I don't know how to say this, but like, I don't know why I'm saying like too much, but we should like help Muslims realize that none of this is real. This is all fake. Okay, we're not actually doing this. We're just doing this. And it's not all to help, but it's also just to have fun and be funny and stuff. So, yeah.
And so the way we are trying to help people, Micah, is because if they can see that the things inside of here, so this right here is a Quran. You know, I have a lot of Qurans you see in the house, right? If we can show them the things inside here, a lot of them aren't good
fake.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, that whole cat can't walk on the Quran is proven that it can.
Yeah, so we're trying to just show them that that's not the best thing, and instead we want them to turn to the
Jesus.
scriptures. Yeah, that's what we're hoping and praying about. So we want to pray for Muslims because we love them. Now we'll see. So let's try to watch this again. Hopefully the screen will share this time, and then I want you guys to finish out this commentary of Marco's video. Can you guys see it now?
Say yes or no.
Did this make you mad when David was saying this stuff? Here, you need to be in the microphone, buddy. Right here. They're not looking at you. They're watching a video now, okay?
Okay, well, did this make me sad? What was it? Mr. Scruff.
Oh. JMCWD, Micah, wants to know if your tear was real inside the video.
No, that was fake. That was fake.
Yeah. And then David said he changed his mind. You can still get cash.
Thanks, David.
What do you think of this part?
Cast him out.
Do it.
Cast him out. Cast that out.
Here's your part, buddy. You see yourself?
Yeah. Okay, I was right. I did get the right Mr. Puffles and Mr. Scruffles.
Mr. Puffy and Mr. Stuffy.
Yeah, Mr. Puffy and
Mr. Scruffles is a dog. He's dead.
All right. Mr. Puffy and Mr. Stuffy.
When I said it's because I love, what did you think I was going to say, though, the first time?
Me.
You thought I was going to say because I love you, huh?
Yeah, and then you were like, I was like, what?
Were you surprised?
Yeah.
How come you did this the whole time without even laughing?
I don't know.
You didn't laugh even one time, huh?
No, but look, I have a Spider-Man one. I have a Spider-Man backpack. It's just that I couldn't really find that. I think my brother left it at my mom's house. So, yeah.
Right. What's up, Tony Tabano? We got some moderators in the chat. Shout out to you, bro.
All right.
There's your close-up. There you go.
Daddy, can I get my shoes?
What'd you think when I slammed the door in your face?
I was like, that's kind of rude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How come I wouldn't let you get your shoes?
Because I'm not your son.
You mean in the video?
Yeah, in the video. In real life, I am.
Yes. So that part right there, you thought David should have done it a little bit different, didn't you? Tell everyone what you thought David should have shown there.
He should at least show him the light.
You think you should have got all the way down here to walk away?
Yeah, and at least turn the corner.
You should have let you have some more screen time?
Yeah, I get to cut the corner, and then you could say cut, and then I go back.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Hey, by the way, hey, John's on here now. You know John?
Yeah, John. What's
He's
up,
here.
John?
He says Micah for the win.
What's up, John?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, hey, Assyrian Relief. So the way the super chat works, just so you know, is the more you give in the super chat, the longer your comments are highlighted. So anything you say, the rest of this video pretty much will be highlighted. See that little thing? It's like a timer. It's a countdown to let you know. So your comments will be highlighted from now on until it ends, just so you know that's how that works. So let's continue watching this. So now I'm doing the vlog at the end of the night. What do you think when I said now I call you a son of the road?
Like, I'm not your son really, but I'm like,
Marco and Giovanni.
yeah.
Yeah.
And, like the son of the road, you mean like, what you mean by son of the road is I'm not really your son, but you say like son of the road as in,
That's your new dad is
Yeah.
Street, right?
yeah.
So Reboot 70 says, Marco, what kind of work would you have done out in the street? So if you got kicked out of the house and you had to go find a job at 9 years old, Reboot 70 wants to know what you would have done.
Wash cars first.
Yeah? He says you would have been a car windshield cleaner.
Okay.
Well,
you want me-
is that what you would
But
have done?
I would wash cars actually. And so yeah, I would still do one, and I would still clean cars, but it's also another type of doing it is wash car a car wash. But look, it like it's painting at the end, so that's why they do the art parts at the beginning.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're finishing up this interview here. We're almost done here, okay? Let's just ask a few more questions. Someone says, "What's up with your specs, Marco?" They're asking, "What's up with your glasses?"
Oh, okay. So these are rubber glasses and there's a strap on the end because before I have like a ton of other glasses. I have another pair of these. They're not my contacts anymore.
You don't have contacts, buddy.
No, like they're different prescriptions.
It's because you used to always break your glasses. That's the short
Yeah.
answer. The short answer is because he kept on continually breaking his glasses, so he had to get these kind of glasses.
Okay, I have 3 pair of these. One of them, a dog chewed up, so apparently they aren't indestructible.
Yes, okay. 11 says, Marco Skywalker, you must save Darth Giovanni from the dark side.
That's funny.
Are you going to try to save me from the dark side?
Well, you are already on the light side, so why would I try?
No, they're saying Marco.
Oh, inside the
Save Giovanni,
video.
Darth Giovanni from the dark side.
So, like in the video, I would say yes, I would.
How are you going to save?
I'm not Luke Skywalker, but I'm gonna do it.
How are you going to save Giovanni from the dark side?
Destroy the Qurans, including the ones in the backpack.
So you think that's the way to do it?
Yeah.
Oh,
now they
boy.
know no more sources.
How about instead we share the gospel of Jesus Christ with the
True, we can do
Muslims?
that.
I think that might be a better way, to do it there, buddy. Okay.
Break into the house, burn them all.
Micah, what would you say to a kid that you know who is a Muslim? So you had a kid at your school who was a Muslim, and now don't just say what you would really say on a day-to-day, like if you were with him at school.
Right.
And remember, this is your friend and a kid at school, right? What would you try to say maybe if you had a chance?
Try reading the Bible. Don't try reading the Quran. Well, if he's not full Muslim, then I don't really know if he's reading the Quran or if he's not.
Well,
But just in case, I would say read the gospel.
So what would he need to know about Jesus that's important?
To follow him or else you're going to hell, which, like, I'm glad that your Muslim friend turned into a Christian because now he knows for real that he's going to heaven instead going to hell. Because if he goes to hell, he's going to be pretty miserable, burning in the ashes.
Right.
In heaven, you get to be gold.
Well, no. There's,
Okay,
there's streets of gold. You don't get to be gold.
Yeah, streets of gold.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, I have a little bit to learn.
Yes, you have a little bit to learn, don't you? That's okay. You're only 9 years old, right? But the important thing would be to show them love, right? And just show them the love of Christ by the way you treat them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so someone else wants to know, Marco, you were in Islamicize Me. Is that something you would share with your friends?
Well, I'm answering this honestly. I think some of them are watching.
Oh, really?
Some of them, not all.
What makes you think that?
I mean, like, there's a ton of people watching it, so I don't know if they're watching it.
I know, but is this something you would maybe show someone? Say you had a friend come over, would you want to show them the video you were in?
Yeah, sure. If Frank ever comes over and if you let him in, I can ask you to show him it.
Okay. Okay, so
Close it up soon.
you getting tired?
No.
What do you want to do tonight after you get off this interview?
Let's see. Watch every episode of Cobra Kai again.
Oh, that's what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Or the old Karate Kid.
Okay. Okay, so what about this question? Let me see. A Syrian Relief who hooked you up tonight wants to know if we can do a live video with Mr. Scruffles. Do you think we should do a live video with Mr. Scruffles?
If I can get a robot one of them.
A robot?
Yeah, with like those microphones in Garfield, you can like talk into it.
I tell you what, let's end tonight's episode with Mr. Scruffles. Can you go get Mr. Scruffles? No, it's Justice. The dog.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go grab it. Okay, I'll be right back.
He's forgetting the character's name. Okay, guys, in all seriousness, you never know what's going to happen when you put a 9-year-old on camera. And so there you have it. But since this video is rendering pretty soon, these are hilarious comments. Yeah, he did earn it. I'm going to have to go calculate this up. Someone says before you go to bed, you should count up the money you made tonight.
Yeah, okay. I will.
So listen, guys, before I show you Mr. Scruffles, can I show you something here? I briefly mentioned this, and now I'm letting everyone officially know. I'm going to put it out on social media tomorrow. I am on Patreon now. I am officially on Patreon. So what I'm showing you here is the Patreon account. It just barely went live yesterday, and we've been very fortunate already. Where I think there's already 8 people who are part of the team, which is
Count me in for 9.
oh, okay. Yeah. And we're trying to get the first goal is 500 because what we're going to do if we get to 500 is we're going to
$500.
no, what we're going to do there is start a monthly radio broadcast that has a more rigorous type format. And with that, it could turn into a bi-monthly or bi-weekly thing then. And so it's pretty exciting. So that's the first goal. There's other goals on here, but just go on the Patreon page and you can look and you can see some of the goals as well as the rewards. And there's some rewards already on there or interaction that I have. I'm learning from the best. I'm learning from David Wood of Act 17. I'm learning from John. So, post memes here, the backpack meme, gave you a little taste of that.
I have a question for you.
And I get bloopers before other people get them. So you can become a patron and we can interact that way. And I'm very excited about it because this is a way that I can really interact with you guys in a way that I can really start putting out good content. So I'm excited. Let me see here.
I have a question for you, Dad.
Yes, go ahead.
Are we really going to raffle on the backpack?
We probably are. Why?
Just asking.
All right, guys, listen. David Wood is going to make the thumbnail for the video right now. So that means tonight's video is almost up. So I'm going to do a commentary on that as well. And I'm trying to get the actor who played the big guy. Remember him? James Chavez, the pimp. I'm trying to get him. And I'm also going to get the Jewish doctor. And maybe, Marco, you could be interviewed again. Would you like to come back on and do another interview?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, well, let's go get Mr. Scruffles right now. Guys, some of you know about this already, but Mr. Scruffles has had a little minor injury. This is real life. So he's got a head cone on right now. So you're going to have to excuse his appearance. Come here, buddy. Come here. Hey. Say hi to the people. Come here. Come here. Come here. He's a little excited. Come here.
Come on up.
Mr. Scruffles, Justice, come here. Come here.
Go on up.
Come here. Come here.
Jump.
Come here. He's gets a little freaked out when he gets attention. Come here. Come here. If you follow me, hey, he's got the head cone on. It's a long story why, but he's kind of just going pretty much bonkers right now. But there he is. Hey, Justice, say hi to everybody. Say hi. Hey, watch this. You want some breakfast? Want breakfast? Okay. Stop. No, thank you. Stop. He freaks out if you mention that word. Breakfast? See, that's kind of funny, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's enough. All right. So let's see. Someone should put that head cone on Micah for talking trash about me. That's what David said. What do you think of that?
No, thank you.
No?
I don't want that. The dog's head has already been in it, so no. His breath smells like weird. You do not want to smell it.
Someone says that I should share the money with Mr. Scruffles.
He's probably gonna eat the money, so probably not.
Let's leave the microphones alone. So what it is he had a little fight a while back with another dog, and yes, it was Justice's fault. He can become very aggressive with sometimes, and some of his mouth got a little tore up in the process. And then every time it tried to heal, he was ripping off all the scabs. So a friend of mine said, we've got to take care of this. So now I have to clean his mouth. And then I put the cone. The friend of mine actually bought Mr. Scruffles a cone, which was very nice. And now he can't scratch off the scabs, so he's going to finally heal better. So that's good there. Okay, so someone says maybe Sarah Kuhn says maybe Marco should keep the backpack.
I want the backpack.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I think we're probably going to raffle it off, actually. Okay, well, guys, listen, I don't want this to go too long. This is the longest it's ever went. We're having fun. It's good. But it's also just too long. Elizabeth Salvatore says, got to give him breakfast now. No lying about breakfast. Oh, man. Again, Assyrian relief. Thank you very much. No one has ever done what you did tonight before. This is all a new experience for me. I'm just basically blown away.
Also, if you know Spanish, gracias.
Yes, Marco, a.k.a. Micah, says, gracias. What's up, Tony Tabano? I see you. Shout out to What Do You Meme? Shout out to, of course, David Wood, Act 17 Apologetics. Not only that, but there's some other people I want to give shout outs to that I appreciate. Ricky Lee, thank you very much. Grace In, I think is the way you say it. Shout out. All the other names are stuck. It's not letting me see them. It's not letting me see the other names. It's only letting me see some of the names. I gave shout outs when the super chats happened. I was just trying to redo it again. But remember, again, I'm live on Patreon, guys. And Arahanta. Okay, the art exhibit scenes. Listen, there's nothing grand. There's no grand design with those. All it is it's like these little videos where you can put videos inside them or pictures inside them, and then it creates a scene with your image plugged into the template, and the music is already present. And so it's really just sort of a trailer, kind of like a bookend to the episode is really all it is. It's just as if, people are admiring this amazing work of art that's Islamicize me. It's just simply a way to end the episode, kind of like the outro song in a way. That's kind of the idea of what it is. And it's just sort of tongue-in-cheek silly. There's nothing really beyond it really with that. Yes, I'm glad you guys appreciate the stream. Shout out to you, Keon. Shout out to everybody. Justice is part pit, and he is part boxer. That's what Justice is. That's real with Mr. Scruffles. And Kathy, be good. Hey, it's all good. I mean, I never expected even all this. I'm just glad to be interacting with people and talking. You guys are just awesome folks. So that's the answer to that, Oliver. Olgo says we should make little magic backpack keychains. That's a funny idea. Give him the backpack, Dad. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Johnny Torch makes a good point. What if there's a season 2 and the backpack might make a comeback? Yeah. That's a good point. So, all right, guys, listen. Tony Tabano says, "What's the next series?" No, we're working on other videos, but there's no series. The series itself is extremely, well, to be honest, ambitious and expensive. And so we're talking about some serious, some serious time and energy and effort. People taking off work, all that stuff. Anyways, but videos, we're definitely making those. In fact, we've already got a bunch recorded that are probably be coming out. All right. But as far as series, we'll see. This is really an experimental. What David has done and what we've done as a team is very unique in the area of Christian apologetics and just very unique in the way it's being released, one video a day. It's very ambitious, very experimental. And so we'll see next. We're going to kind of have a team meeting, I think, after this is done. We're learning in the process. We're in the middle of the process still, and we'll find out. And someone said that he's got the head cone of shame on Justice there. You guys are funny. Two of you said that, actually. He's ready for pancakes. Oh, man, you guys are great. But listen, I love interacting with you guys here. I'm excited to also interact with you in other places. Listen, a lot of you I see on here, and I feel like I'd like to get to know you more, And so let me end by this. You don't have to do super chat for me to want to interact with you on here, okay? You don't have to become a Patreon supporter. Both those things are major and they help, right? Obviously. But it's not a requirement for us to try to build community. We're doing this together, okay? So, not right now, buddy. Not right now. Not just yet. Could you just put your stuff away, please? Marco wants permission to do things. But let me real quick say this. There's other ways for us to interact. And so I would like to look for you guys on social media. So if you're on Instagram, follow me, send me a message, say, hey, I watch the YouTube videos. I'm so-and-so, because I have no other way really to get to know you guys, because YouTube it's not really a social media thing as far as with the avatars and the profiles. In fact, I think they're even taking away the private messaging service. If you don't use Instagram, you're on Twitter, DM me. Like, I'm not talking anything weird, folks. Okay. This is all, this is like Christian brotherhood and sisterhood. I'm saying whoever you are, right? Like, hit me up on Twitter, like follow me, but you got to DM me to let me know. Like, I'm not going to know if person's followed me, but if you want to connect, I don't mean we're going to be texting all day. I don't mean anything like that. I'm just saying, just put a name and a face and kind of that thing, extra connection to social media. If you're on Facebook, do that. I have a public profile, Vocab Malone, and I have a private one, which is Cab Malone. Those are places as well, or even on Periscope and Snapchat, although I don't use those as much. But hit me up in those ways. It'd be great to get to know you guys in other aspects as well, and I look forward to it. If you're on Facebook, Jerron, hit me up there, all right? Yeah. All right, so yes, Earthen, you're an agnostic. I've seen you on here before. Of course you are welcome. We're glad to have you every time. Oh, Carol asked, what's my Instagram username? Check it out. Simple, easy. All my social media is Vocab Malone. VOCAB MALONE. No capitalized, no numbers, no underscores, no lines, no asterisk, nothing. Just Vocab Malone. The only exception is on Patreon. It's just simply Vocab. But on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Periscope, and whatever else there is, it's just Vocab Malone, all one word. And I'm too flashy for Vocab to follow me. Fashy? I don't know I'm sorry, I don't know what that means, but that sounds interesting. Oh man, you guys are hilarious. All right, I got to get out of here because I want to see the new video. Listen, guys, I know you guys want to go to bed, but when I hit stop, go over to Acts 17 Apologetics. The video should be up right now, and I look forward to seeing you and interacting with you. I'm going to, by God's grace, put up a video tomorrow where I've either got a recorded interview or I'm going to go live again tomorrow. That's what we're doing. I'm trying to go live or put up a video that's kind of like imitating a lifestyle every day this week. That's my goal during this Islamicize Me final day countdown. All right. So I'll see you guys again. Thank you. You guys made this an awesome time. Thank you for the people who gave. I'll let you know how much Micah earned tonight because I don't have the number on the top of my head. I got to go back and look. But you guys hooked this boy up for real, like crazy. All right. God bless.